everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner, and my phone is waving back and forth. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but anyway, today is, I think, Tuesday. I don't know the date, and it's cold here in Eastern Tennessee. It's very cold, so I thought I'd come on and share with you guys the progress on the things I've been working on this past week. I'm going to try to slow down because I realize I talk so fast. I don't know why I do that. I've bought a few things. I've started a couple. Well, how many things have I started new? Just one, I think. And I've ripped back a couple of things. Okay. First of all, I also did some sewing this week, and I'm so excited because it turned out so cute. Of course, I don't have it here to show you because I mailed it on to Sarah. We were supposed to go there this week. Y'all, this chair, every time y'all watch a video, y'all going to see me fix myself in this chair. I was supposed to go this week, which I am going to go, but it had been calling for snow and everything, and I wanted her to go ahead and get the outfits because they're Valentine outfits for Rowan and Bodie. But I did take pictures, and I'm going to insert them here somewhere. And if I can't get them to fit into here, I may pop them up. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll put them at the end of the video. But if I do say so myself, they turned out really cute. They're little white sweatshirts, and I embroidered a Valentine's saying on them. And I think Bodie says love bug, mommy's love bug, and it's a little ladybug. And Rowan says something about being handsome. I can't remember what it said. Something about mommy's, I don't know. I can't remember. Lord of mercy. But anyway, you'll see it on the picture I'm going to pop up. But they turned out so cute. I made little red pants to go with them. And unfortunately, neither pattern is available on Etsy anymore because she closed her shop, and I'm devastated because she was my favorite children's sewing pattern designer. It's Brittle and Twig or Brinkle of Twig, something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but it was the vintage sweatshirt and the big butt pants is what it was called. And her patterns were amazing. I wish I'd bought more of them while she had her shop open. And she actually closed it last January, and that just shows you how, I guess that's why she closed it, because I guess not many people were visiting her shop. I don't know, but her patterns were amazing. But, okay, that's all the sewing I got done this week. Let me show you what I bought. That's what I'll show you first. Okay. I think last year I finished a crochet along that I had done through Expression Fiber Arts. It was a year long, and I had ordered a skein of yarn every month and finished that round mandala type blanket. If I can, I'll put a picture of it up, just to remind you guys who don't remember it or hadn't seen it. And by the way, thank you guys to all of my new subscribers. I was shocked. After I posted my last video, I had 25, 30 or so more people subscribe to my channel, and I was so excited. I love it. But anyway, I joined the knit along this year. And I don't have the pattern printed out to show you because I usually just read on my computer. But this is the colorway, the first month colorway. And this is a knit along. So, and you know, I'm not as good at knitting as I am at crochet. And I'm still not great at crochet. At least, you know, I still feel like a advanced beginner, slightly intermediate, I guess. I don't know. But I'm definitely a beginner knitter because I've done pearls and knits and purls, yarn overs. I've done several stitches, but I'm not into the cabling and all the other stuff. I can't even tell you the names of the other techniques. But anyway, but I'm excited to do this. I hope it's not too difficult. I didn't think about that. Once you get into some stitches I don't know how to do, but I can figure them out. That's going to be my thing. I will figure them out. But you got a free tote bag with your first order, and you get 15% off. I think it's 10 or 15% off every month on the skein of yarn. But this is the tote bag that came with it. And I think I'm going to use this as my project bag. That's the name of the pattern I'm doing. I can't say it, but that's the name of it. And they're free to download on her website. You don't have to join the Make Along. These they have a crochet along and a knit along. And I've enjoyed all of them that I've done with her. I think I've done 2. Lord, y'all, I don't remember. I don't know, maybe I've just done the 1. I think I've just done the 1. I've done several with Lether Co. But anyway, that's one thing I bought. And the second thing I bought, let me just throw that over there on the bed. Oh, also, you see these doors right here? They're finally up. I finally got them painted. They have been the bane of my existence for months. And we hung them, I think, I was going to tell you in the last video, and I forgot to show them to you. But anyway, they're done. I just have one more set of these horrible doors to paint. I use a paint sprayer, which I enjoy using my paint sprayer. But, you know, it's just getting them down, hanging them back up, and all that stuff. I have 2 more windows, 3 more windows, and 3 more doors, and 1 set of those. Oh, and another door to paint left in this house, and the walls, but the walls I don't care about. It's the doors that drive me crazy. Anyway, I don't know how I got off on that tangent. Okay, the next thing I bought is I was perusing Instagram one day, and I told you guys I was going to get back on there, and I still hadn't took my pictures to put things on there I've been working on. But I come across this ad, and normally I don't let these ads get to me, but I let this get to me. It is for needle punch kits. This is the little needle. I've never done this before, never even held one of these in my hands before. So, like, I need one more thing to do, right? One more hobby. But that's the needle that came with it. And it came with this threader. I don't know if y'all can see, well, y'all can't see that. It's this little threader thing, and then one of those awful plastic needles. But anyway, it came with that. I'm going to show you what it is in just a second. And it came with the hoop that you use. Y'all have no idea how to do this. I have no clue. I've watched a little bit of a video before I decided to pay for it, and y'all don't even remember how much I paid for it. That's awful. It's one of those days that, you know, you're maybe kind of down and you think, oh, maybe I deserve that. I don't know. But anyway, this is the first one. Yes, I said first one. It's a Christmas tree. And it comes with the canvas and all your yarns. And it's got the printed design on it. And y'all, I'm dropping it everywhere. And then I got the snowman, which I love snowman. Okay. And it came with all of those threads. Y'all, I've tried to take them apart, but it was been too much. So, and then I didn't even take this one out of the plastic bag, y'all, and I'm sorry. The snowman. We'll try to hold it where the glire's not on it. There you go. I mean, did I say snowman? I meant Santa Claus. So, I got those. I have no idea when I'm going to start or even learn how to do it. But I thought I'd get Christmas because there might be a slight chance I finish that before Christmas, but we'll see. Also, I'll show you some progress I made on 2 of my projects. And y'all are going to laugh at me when you see. This is the muscle bar hat, and these are the socks. I had made so much progress on these, but I got to looking back at the socks, and they were horrible, y'all. And I said, oh, I'm going to make them, and I'm going to love them just like they are, and da-da-da. They were so bad, and I love this yarn. And also, I was not loving how it was, both socks were so different, which it really wouldn't have mattered, but one had a lot looser gauge. One, the heel was so tight that it sunk in, and I know why it was like that, and I was just too lazy to fix it. So I went ahead and took it all out and started a new set of socks. Oh, the reason I started the muscle bar hat over is that, remember, I counted my gauge, and this hat is sized by the gauge that you create. It's a brilliant idea, except when you start off with a gauge of 7, and then after you finish the increases, you go to a gauge of 8. It changed the size of that hat drastically. I told y'all my husband has a big head. No, that hat wouldn't probably fit him with a football helmet on. It was awful, y'all. It was huge. I couldn't even get it stretched out enough to measure to see how big it was going to be, but I stopped when it hit, like, I think I can't, like one side was like, I don't remember, but it was going to be way too big. It was awful. And y'all, I love this yarn. I absolutely love the colors in it. So I want to do it again and hopefully get it right. I may not do that pattern, but I'm going to use this in a hat. But to rectify the sock situation, because I'm determined to get a pair of socks done, I started some more. Y'all, and these are turning out so much better. I'm doing 2 at a time on 9-inch, not 2, you know, I'm doing 2. I'll tell you how I'm doing it. I want to do 2 at a time on magic loop, but I didn't want to press my luck with that because this is going to be my first complete set of socks if I get them finished. But what I'm doing is I knit the ribbing and then a couple rows of the knit, and then I went and did this ribbing and a couple rows of the knit, and now I'm doing it in 10 round increments. So the reason is my gauge will change so much sometimes, and it depends on my mood. So I watched Crazy Sock Lady sit and knit. I watched her technique. I watched how she held her needles, how she held her yarn. She holds her yarn like I do, like a crocheter, you know, when she knits. And I thought, you know, I can do that because I was doing it a little different with my pearls especially, but I watched how she kept her tension because that's what I'm terrible at. And I think this turned out much, much better than the other one. It actually looks like socks that I see other people knit, and I'm just so excited. So anyway, that's the sock update. Now watch me have these ripped out next week. Okay, I'm working on the make along with Carrie Penny. I'm really trying to slow my words down. It's so funny because I talk so fast. And I'm working on the Awakening shawl, and I have feelings about this shawl. Okay, you know I'm using the half mulberry silk and half something. I don't even remember. Let me look. Superwash merino wool. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. The mulberry silk in it makes it super shiny. Not super shiny. It gives it a sheen, and it's super, super soft, y'all. But this stuff is the devil to try to frog. It is horrendous. It's horrible. So if I've never tried it with knitting, but I'm going to tell you something. I will never, ever buy this yarn again. And it may be wonderful for some people, but I don't know if my hair gets caught up in it, because my hair gets caught up in a lot of my knitting and crocheting. But it's also it's just a sticky yarn. I wish I could really show it to you. I mean, it's just sticky. I don't know. It's got little bitty hairs coming out of it, the strands. Let's see if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see it. But anyway, it's luxurious. It's a luxury yarn. It's super nice and bougie. But Lord, I take plain old acrylic any day over working with this yarn again. I'll never do this again, especially on such a big project. Okay. I chose to do the Awakening shawl that, y'all, here goes my throat raspy, that Carrie Penny chose to do off the Expression Fiber Arts website. And I didn't get it free. I bet Carrie did, because every Friday she releases a free pattern, and I had to pay $6, which is not the end of the world, because I do want to make this again, because I'm not loving my colors, because they're not my colors. But Jeff said, you know, Connie, just because they're not your taste, somebody may love it and you can gift it to somebody or something. But anyway, they're beautiful colors, but all matched up together. It's just, I don't know. I just grew up never wearing these kind of colors because I had really red hair when I was young, and I always wore, you know, greens and blues and all that. And, you know, anyway, I don't know why I'm over explaining, but I've got a lot of progress done. Let me show you. This thing is huge. Let me see if I can get it all in one. Now, I'm 5'2", and it's already past my wingspan. Let me see if I can scoot back. I don't know what's behind me, but this is what I've got done so far, right? And I've got 2 more color sections and 2 more of the divider sections left. But it is huge so far. Y'all, I could really just stop now and be done with it. But I'm not good at laying out color choices. That's why I like quilt kits. That's why I like buying yarn kits to go with certain patterns stuff, because I'm just terrible at that. That's something I need to learn to do, is how to pair colors together. And I know it's the color wheel and complementary colors, that kind of thing, tones and all that, but I'm just terrible at it. But, and also, this was not a 7, 8, 9 skein kit like I told you guys. It had 5 of these in it, and I had mixed it up with something else, and that's why I was so confused about how many colors I had. So I've actually used 2 different ones, and I have no idea what the other one was, because I had rolled these up so long ago, I could not find the little things to go with it. But anyway, this is the color that I'm putting in now. It's so close to this other color, but I think once I get more of it put in, y'all probably can see my hair sticking out right there. Look. Well, no, it's on the yarn. Okay. See, it's that color next to that. I hope I haven't messed up. I'm thinking it's going to show up a lot lighter, because this is the color that's next to it. Well, God, they're so close, aren't they? In person, this one does look a lot darker. This one's got a lot more of the pink, but anyway, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just not good at that kind of thing. I could have put in this one. It's a purple. Let me show you the difference. I didn't bring the other purple in here. Wait, hold on. No, it's missing. But, y'all, I'm sitting here telling y'all about purple. I meant the teal. I was going to use this next, but it's so close to that I didn't want to look. I don't know if it'll look good. This one has a whole lot more of the darker in it than the other one did. But I just don't know. I don't know how to look. But anyway, I went ahead and went with this one. And I'm just going to go with it, because the next one I'm going to put in is either going to be this one or this one. And I just got to see how it is when I get to that point, because I have found out, I think, this, and there's another skein in there, are actually what went in that other kit, I'm pretty sure. No, it was one of the teals. It was one of the teals. I think it was that one. And the reason I say that, I will not be able to show you this, but there's kind of like this has more of a creaminess to it, whereas like this one's really white, and this one has a little bit of creaminess in it. But anyway, I don't know, but I talk way too much about this shawl. I love the pattern, and I am going to make it again, because it has been fun to do. Now, it's tedious a little bit, because you got to watch those stitch counts. But there's the first part. And then you repeat this to separate the colors. It's got little puffs, and I don't remember what she calls them. And then this is a pretty open. This thing's going to be huge when I block it. And then there's that other little section with the puffs. And then this section, I can't remember what it is, but I've messed up. And I went to try to frog it, and this is why I hate to yarn. You have to actually I've had to get little bitty scissors and kind of cut it apart. And I'm terrified I'm going to cut it, because I don't want to have to deal with that, but it's so frustrating. So I may try to fudge it and fix it without doing that, but I've messed up something. This is the stitch I'm doing now. It's just, I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like double crochet, single crochet. See, my hair gets in everything. I can't stand it. But anyway, I'm excited about it. I can't wait to finish it to show you guys how it turns out. I've got to finish it this month. And like I said, I'm going out of town to see my daughter. I don't know if I told y'all that. I probably did. But I can't take it with me, because trust me, Rowan is 2 now, and he is like on fire. He is so full of energy. I was talking to Sarah on FaceTime yesterday, and he was walking in the background, just twirling around, and just walking through the house, and literally twirling in circles as he did it. And then he'd come running up, and then he'd go back and just kind of do it again, then fall from being dizzy. The child does not stop. He is a skinny little thing, not too skinny, but you can tell he's slimmed down because of his age and being so active, because he eats literally all the time. I did have this. I meant to show you these last week. These little hats from Fox and Pine. I'll link it below. I showed y'all last week a bunch of hats, and I told you guys that I had another one with the I love this yarn prints. I have no idea what colorway this is, and I had left them in there, and they still don't have the little pom-poms sewn on them. But these were the other hats that I had made for last week's video. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna tell you this. I know if y'all have been with me for a while, you know I started this granny stripe blanket out of some minis that I had. And I've got a ton of minis. And some of them's just leftover yarn. And I've decided it's time to bring this thing back out because I'm so close to being finished. Let me show you. I'm probably pulling stitches out like crazy. Okay. I'm 5'2". And this is how tall it is. And so I want to get it up enough to where it'll cover up. My husband's only 5'8". But anyway, I'm going to show you. Let me see. This is the width. I made it pretty wide. There's the width. And I'll show you this will be the length of it that I've gotten done so far, so you can see all the colors in it. I think this is the Attic 24 pattern I'm following. I love it. It's such an easy crochet. Gosh, is that the bottom? I guess it is. So, but anyway, I want to get this back out because I started this and wanted to finish it, and I'll get to working on this and I get obsessed with it and all that. I even started a little series saying I was going to steal Crazy Sock Lady's thing and do Scrappy Sundays. Y'all, I did not do that, but maybe two or 3 weeks. But I've got this that I'm going to pull out to work on. I'm going to show you something else. Let me get over here without falling out of my chair. Y'all, one of these days, I'm going to fall out of my chair and I'm going to leave it so y'all can see me. And what's left of the mini, I just add into a magic ball, you know, just tie all my scraps together and I'm just making a corner to corner out of what's left. I think these are so cool. And the reason I like this so much is I don't think about the color. I just grab one and go, grab one and go. Now, if I've got a real dark one and then another real dark one that's so close in colors, I try not to do that. But I don't do anything other than that. Y'all, if y'all could see the absolute mess that I have made around me, and I'm going to get up and leave it because now I've got to go and pay bills. I've been doing that all day, and it's now probably after 4 o'clock, and I still haven't done it. So I've got to go get that done. But anyway, I enjoyed making my video, you guys. I get so excited talking to you guys. That's why I think I ramble so much. And I never know how to end my videos. So you guys stay warm. It's very cold here. And everyone have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.